Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And with almost all of the season in the books, the power rankings can tell you a lot. You look at Detroit, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out Miami, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed, and they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, the tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr., then it's Nicholas Claxton, then it's Dimon, and it's Clowney in at the 4-man spot. And for the Heat, Jaime Jaquez out there with Powell. Then there's Tyler Hero, then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Bird in at the point guard position. Here we go, Grant. This is game 1 of this series between these two squads.
I can't wait, B.A. It should be very interesting. These teams might not want to show their whole hand in game 1. Keep some surprises up their sleeves.
Here's MP, following the 3 by Brooklyn. Let's go with a 3. They get the rebound. And then Adebayo slams it in.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Pass to Dimon. There's the 3. Rebound Miami. Boy, this team is on a heater right now. 16 wins in a row, and they've shown no signs of slowing down.
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a beautiful brand of basketball right now. Everything about it. The athleticism, the basketball skill, the intelligence, the heart, the toughness, the commitment. These guys have been extraordinary.
Porter the pass to Claxton. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Powell. Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
Doris, Norman Powell has been impressive ever since his younger days.
Well, he put people on notice in high school, right? He wins the dunk contest for San Diego County. He was on 2 All-State teams and won a state championship. And boy, he has proven a scorer in the league.
Here's Bird. In the game against Houston, very impressive. It's Jaquez on the wing. MP outside. It's Adebayo, high post. Count it. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Looking to win the run. Got it.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
MP outside. Jaquez, the pass to MP. Off target from outside. And it's Porter with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Here's Dimon. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Porter gets the bucket.
He's so smooth from the mid-range area. Now, Porter Jr. doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
It's Powell on the wing. Back to MP. Powell outside. Outside Jaquez. 6 on the shot clock. And here's MP from outside. Porter pulls it in.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Pass to Thomas. Puts up a 3. Pure from three-point range. Thomas has got 5.
But Cam Thomas is an enthusiastic three-point shooter. This guy will not hesitate.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He dropped 50 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying.
Heat leading by 7. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
They've got MP. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Ware in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Over to the wing. Here's Wilson. And a miss there on the triple. Miami has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. The shot's good. And the Heat lead by 12.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let them get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Martin against MP.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Miami moving it around. The three from Mitchell. Nails it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Man, the pass to Powell. There's the drive. And Powell with the stuff.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. MP finds Wiggins. From deep, MP. And the Heat, another three.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now here's man. Check by Mitchell. Pass to Wilson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Heat leading by 14. Bird passes to Wiggins. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. He's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Adebayo's checked in for Mitchell. Brooklyn also changing it up. Clowney, he's checked in for Wilson. Porter Jr. comes in for Powell. Demon comes in for Martin. Down low. Here's man. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
And the basket by MP.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Wolf. And here's man. The three ball. Gets the three to fall. Man's got 5.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
It's tipped. To the middle. Up and in on the layup.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to MP. Takes a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside man. To the inside. Here's Demon. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A different look for Miami. Fontecchio's checked in for Wiggins. And Tyler Herro subbed in for Norman Powell. Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for man. And here's Herro. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin this game following their win against the Rockets.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back over to you, Brian.
Thank you, Allie. Heat leading by 18. Hero outside. Back to MP. 4-3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Thomas. Can they get it? Connects from downtown. Thomas has got 12 points in the game.
Well, the absolute response from 3 by Cam Thomas.
MP inside. Can't get it to fall. Nets trail by 18. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Claxton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Thomas misses. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
MP scanning the floor. 5 on the clock. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Bird's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
No coverage that time. Timmons got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
MP, the pass to Hero. Back to MP. The 3. Drops in the 3. Bird's got 24 points.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
To the left wing. Pass to Dimon. Thomas outside. Here's Dimon from downtown. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
A nice shot by MP.
Now, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And so it's the Miami Heat ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
More teams are playing 5 out now, Doris. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, BA, because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot.
One shot.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Pass to Thomas. Adebayo with the rejection. And they'll keep possession. Clowney, good.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
MP outside. Lets it go from deep. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Porter. To the paint. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Powell. Kicks it to Hero. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Thomas with the ball. He's got 12. They set the pick. From behind the arc. The rebound by MP.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, when you think about Cam Thomas, Doris, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Well, it's the first thing that comes into Cam's mind, and that's put the ball in the basket. And the ability to do it from range or off the bounce, this guy is a special offensive player.
Brooklyn has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Thomas outside. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter outside. Knocks down the long J. Porter's got 10 points in the game.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Pass to Demon. Launches a three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Hero for three. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Thomas outside. Claxton a screen on Hero. And here's Thomas from the arc. And he can't get that one.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Bird passes to Hero. This one for three. MP shot is off.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Thomas outside. Screen by Claxton. Three-pointer. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Powell passes to Adebayo. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And here's Thomas. He's got 12. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Claxton. Thomas outside. Top of the key, and he gets that one. Thomas has got 14 points.
When Cam Thomas gets going, folks, he can get as hot as anyone in this league.
To the inside. Rejected by Claxton. Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Powell. Pass to Clowney. Fires the three. He drops it from range. Clowney's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, we know Cam Thomas can score, but nice facilitating right there. Set up the open man.
Hero finds MP. There's the triple. Connects again from distance.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Timeout called. Brooklyn. MP really making a difference here.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
And the Nets making a change here. Mann's checked in. And for these point guards, it's not all about assists. These are the top scoring guards since the All-Star break. MP, number 1.
Yeah, you know, he really gives the opposing teams fits. I just love the confidence he plays with night in and night out.
You know, that is the key with him. With that offensive versatility that he has, he can play the role of floor general, distribute the basketball, keep the offense flowing, but when he needs to break down the defense all on his own, he's a powerful scorer.
Yeah, fearless. Cam Thomas doesn't let defense affect him at all.
MP outside. Hero outside. MP outside. And the Heat, another three.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Here's the pick. Pass to man. And the Nets tack on two more. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Here's Hero. For three, Powell. The rebound by Dimon.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Down low. Here's the three. Drills it from deep. Dimon's got 11.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Hero outside. Powell passes to MP. Takes the three. Doesn't go that time. And Thomas has got the ball here for Brooklyn. Stolen by MP. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
The Nets have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Here's Thomas for three. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Well, after knocking down a couple in the first half, that's his first triple here in the second.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
Now Thomas. 19 points in the game. For three, Dimon. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. MP is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Khalil Ware. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Wolf. He buries it from three. Wolf's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Pass to Ware. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Adebayo. The three. Knocks it down from distance. Bird's got 42 in the game.
Oh, he's been a man on a mission, and there's nothing that's slowing him down.
Martin, the pass to Wolf. Here's Powell. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. They set the pick. Pass to Wolf. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with a three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Inside. Back to MP. Fires from deep. Rebound Brooklyn. Porter's got rebound number 8 now. To the middle. Martin with the bucket.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Heat leading by 22. It's Wiggins on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Down low. Here's MP. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Martin outside. Got a piece of it. Pass to Wolf. Here's Mann. Ware covers. Mann with it. Look it on Ware. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. It's going to be Mann shooting. That's on Khalil Ware. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. And a change for the Nets. Claxton's checked in. And the free throw, no good. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
Brooklyn, no good that time either. Heat leading by 22. Here's Bird, and MP throws it down.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Martin. Porter, the pass to Wolf. Here's Martin. From the high post, he drills it. Martin's got 4 points this quarter.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
To the paint. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by MP. 22 points for Bam Adebayo. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Right side Porter. Back to Mann. Pass to Wolf. Now here's Claxton. Hounded by Adebayo. Claxton can't get it to go. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Wiggins. From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land. Bird's got 47 points.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
In transition. Claxton with a rebound.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Pass to Martin. Fires for 3. Rebound Miami. MP outside. Now Wiggins. He's guarded by Porter. From deep, MP. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell against Martin. Claxton up top. And with the introduction of the NBA Cup, the regular season schedule is more packed than ever.
You know what, BA? Many constituents in this game believe the regular season schedule should top out at 72 games. This is something the commissioner broached back when he introduced the Cup. Not necessarily 72, just that there could be a reduction. But there's too much money at stake.
Another one falls! Amazing!
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Every game taking him closer to the next benchmark, second most in a season.
And Wilt had 30 games of 50 points or more back in 1963, and that number gets closer and closer with games like this.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Porter from outside, on target from range.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And you have to like how they've played this year. 55 wins in total.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
Adebayo passes to Bird. And it's Martin with the rebound. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Mann. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
Yeah, guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Here's Bird. From outside the arc. That shot missing. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. Double figures in one category, double figures in another, and a win to top it off, MP? What more could you ask for?
Just to keep it going. We did a great job working together, working off of one another, staying with the game plan. If we don't get ahead of ourselves, we should see a lot more nights like this one. We're just scratching the surface of our greatness, Jennifer.
I can't wait to see what's next, MP. Thank you.
Oh, man. It's big.
Okay.
It's big.
You promise? Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Jennifer, thanks a lot. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.